What's up? Koro is tired. Welcome. Hi, guys. It's been a week. Oh, it's been less than a week. It feels like it's been a week. Oh, I missed you guys so much. How's everybody's weekend? I am back. Basher and Apple. And Dyer and Kuro. Ah, it's your mom's birthday and you have the day off. That's pretty sweet. I have to go to work tomorrow. Switch isn't fixed for you. Can't run 720 without buffering. Aw. You can't pick the quality? That's really derpy. I don't know if I can change that on my end. I don't know why sometimes it lets me change the quality and sometimes it doesn't let you change the quality, so rest in peace, I guess. I don't know why sometimes you guys get that option and sometimes you don't. Hello. Ah, feels good to be back. Good to be back. Get all this stuff off my desk. I did not plan ahead. Okay. So, the plan tonight, because I just had a long break, and I don't want to work on commissions, if I'm honest. I'm gonna work on, I don't know if you guys noticed, but let's see, the top bar on the Twitch page, and all the panels under the video all have new art. I did new art for Steve that matches the emotes a little bit closer, and, I want to make a new, I already made a new intro outro card, but they're stuck at work because I'm stupid and didn't copy the right folder, onto my Dropbox. There was some kind of weird confusion with that, actually. So, I don't know if any of you guys have ever had this trouble with Dropbox, but, at work, I was, like, putting some effects on them and stuff, and, I dragged the folder full of all the new art onto my Dropbox, and instead of dragging this new folder that was titled, like, you know, Axie Stack art or something, into Dropbox, it instead decided to copy my folder full of all 600-something Pokemon files. It just duplicated the folder. And so when I got home from work, there was like a folder that was called Axie Stack whatever, but it had like 4 of the 600 tiles in it. So I don't know what that was all about. But the point is I don't have my tiles. I don't have any of my new stuff in it. On this computer yet. So, yeah, right? It was really super weird. I don't know what happened. Like, it legit, like, I dragged in a folder called Axie Art in, and it said, copying Axie Art, adding Pokemon Tile 600, Pokemon Tile 599, Pokemon Tile 598. It was like, no, that's not what's in that folder. I'm sure that's not what's in that folder. But the point being is that I don't have anymore. So, yeah, I don't know what that's all about. So, we're just gonna work with it. We're just gonna roll with it. I am gonna work on... I want to do a new offline card. So, we'll do that. And then I also want to do... Because I want a graphic for that. And then I also want a new... I want to do a special outro card that's just for when we raid people. Which I think we'll end up using more often. But I want it to be like a stack of Axies toppling. Because I love the Axie Stack topples in thing that you guys came up with. So, I want that to be a thing. So... Anyways, I just rambled. What's up? So I'm gonna draw a sleeping axolotl. It actually might even just be the one that's my, It might even just be my, tip jar, if I'm honest. Axie Stack is the newest Smash Brothers trophy, yes. I think the Axie Stack should just be a new, it should really just be a new character in Smash. Oh. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. My family came to visit, and we did all kind of fun stuff. We went to the zoo. We ate at a couple really good restaurants. It was good. We had a good time. The zoo out here in St. Louis is great. I wish we had an aquarium, though. We do not have a dedicated aquarium, and it makes me sad. I think they're working on one, but I wish we had an aquarium. Like now, at this current moment. So I don't really know what I want to do with this, actually. Like, we need a new offline card for sure. Let me see if I can find the old one and use it as a template, though. Mission folder. I want this folder. I thought I'd try to use like unique art on all of them, instead of just copying the same character over and over again. What is it, man? Why are you so big? Humble brag for coming up with the Axie Stack topples in. Was that you? I couldn't remember who it was. And I felt bad that I couldn't remember who it was, but I definitely could not remember whose that was. I remember Jace stuck to it really quickly, so I think I was associating it with Jace for a while, but yes, I think it was you. Whoever it was, good job. I love it. Our first big raid? Gotcha. I believe you. Wasn't that I didn't believe you. Alright, so if the offline card's gotta be like this shape, right? So I think I want to do maybe, maybe right here is the offline, you know. Right? And then all of my social media could go underneath like this one has, you know? Under in this space. And then that little text says Axie is currently offline, but maybe then I could put... I don't know. I feel like he would be like... Do you think he should be facing this way? Like... You missed the bus! It's okay, Cal. The bus waits. The bus will wait for you. And also, you were doing a thing, so it was important. So should it be like that? What's your Twitter post? Oh, yeah, it's, Oh, is it really? Oh, I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to fix that then. Because on Tumblr, I'm Artsy Axolotl, and I thought about changing it to put the in there, but I don't want to, like, break all the links on all my posts on Tumblr, so... Ah, dude, you do it. I want to give credit where credit's due. Alright, so... Oh, or maybe what we could do is put... Maybe we'll put the offline in the middle, right? So it'll be offline. That works. And that... Then my social medias can go right here. And then the sleepy Lottle can go down. Maybe I'll do him like the other laying down, but make him sleeping. How's it going? Is this the coolest type of world building coming up with in-universe period advertisements? Look at me, Moose. Floogly, what up? Did I say hi to you yet? I don't know. Oh, do you mean for the... Oh, are you watching an ad? I'm sorry you're watching an ad. Hi! I'm already getting... I was saying it tested earlier. It was like, I was sitting on the couch, staring... I was holding my laptop. I was standing in front of the couch, holding my laptop, staring at the couch, going... Where was I gonna go with this laptop? Why am I standing here? Like, I couldn't remember what I needed to do, and then I was like, oh, that's right. You're gonna unplug the laptop, take the charger into the bedroom, and stream. Like, after, like, 5 days of not streaming, I've already forgotten. Oh, I see, Kale. Oh, also, thank you for the bits. I think that's what I'll do. We'll do Sleepy. I think we'll do it like that. I think I'm gonna... what size is the... Mine is 920... 1920 by 1080. Does that need to be 200 DPI? I don't think it does. Oh, it's 300 DPI, so... Still gonna draw the axolotl in document, but if I want a big version of it, I can use whatever I want. I missed this. Oh my goodness, there's so many bits, you guys. I will eat your bits gladly. Give me your bits. You were doing that earlier for a setting I'm working on, talking about in-universe ads. They set the tone of a world so hard. They do. You are correct. Beefy normal toes. You're not gonna escape that now. That's a thing. You can't escape it. Your autocorrects give me life, to be honest. You think I should curl him? I don't know. You think it's, like, too boring for him to be, like, flat across? You think that's fine? Like, I don't know if I should curl his tail in or something. Oh, yeah. I didn't, I didn't specify. So, if you know, and for anybody who just came in, if you've noticed, there's a new image above the stream. Our header is different now. And also, all of our panels below the video are also all new. The only branding, quote-unquote, type stuff I haven't changed yet is the offline card. I did make an intro and outro card, but they got stuck at work because my Dropbox hates me. And, I want to make a separate, like, raid outro card. So, I'm working on the outro card right now. I wanted to draw some axolotls and just not work on commissions, to be honest. So, the plan right now is to do, like, the offline text in the middle like this, and then have, like, a sleeping axolotl underneath for the offline. But I can't decide if I want to do him, like, in a different pose. Like, maybe put his head the other way, like the tip jar. You know, I could do, like... I could do it like the tip jar. And just have his tail. I mean, I might leave his tail sticking out just because I need him to take up the space long ways. I don't know, which way do you guys prefer? Do you prefer him with his tail, with his head tucked in, or out to the side? Can you go cuter? That's the question. We're trying to reach maximum cute. You like it tucked in? I think it makes it extra. Yeah, I think I agree with that. It's similar to the tip jar, but I think that's not a bad thing. Alright, we're gonna tuck the head in. I decided to do a new version of stuff. Oh, for anybody who didn't see them, these are our, whenever affiliates eventually get our sub badges, which I think is supposed to be sometime the end of next month, I made sub badges for everybody. So you've got, your new sub is a little albino or leucistic, I don't know how you pronounce that word, by the way. Little baby one. And then the 3-month is a golden albino. The 9-month is a melanoid, and then the 1 year is the fancy one. End of next month, you'll be with your 6-month. Yeah, you'll hop right up to the purple one. You have a pet axolotl? I do. If you ask Axobottle, if you do !Steve, you can see pictures of him. He looks like the purple one. He's my mascot. But you can see pictures of my axolotl. He's great. Alright, let's do the bottom one. Go with this. I think you're almost 8. I wonder if any of you guys will hit a year. I wonder if anybody's close to a year. That is my son. My very dumb son. He's cute, but he's not very smart. So all the thunder that was going on earlier stopped, which is good, because I was not looking forward to that happening. Is there a way to check time? I don't know, actually. Good question. Oh, there's some more thunder. Speak of the devil. There is more thunder. Do not fret, friends. Does it say somewhere, like, in your, subscription settings? Of course, now I don't know how to look at subscription settings. Oh, you go to subscriptions. Huh, it doesn't say. I'm surprised it doesn't tell you with, I'm surprised it doesn't tell you if you go to your subscription page. Like, it says I'm subbed to Fev and Cass and Jordan, but it doesn't say for how long I've been, you know, on them. I don't know. I wonder if it's something Axobottle can tell you? Surprised that's not something it lets you track. Open up the little, You've been following me for a long time. And that's only, like, accurate sometimes, which is weird and annoying. You could wrap an axle around anything. Yeah, you can. Steve is a very good boy. No, he's not very... Is that a command that Axolotl is supposed to be able to have? Like, can PhantomBot use that? Have I ever done 3D art? What, like, sculpting in 3D? Like, on the computer? I mean, I sculpt sometimes in real life. I've used programs like, Sculptress before. I'm not very good at it, but I also haven't spent a lot of time doing it, so... I would probably be able to, but I have not done it recently in any sort of major capacity. No. I would like someday either to do it myself or to hire somebody to do it. I want to someday make, Axie Stack. But that's kind of a pipe dream way down the line. New issue with Windows 10 is my computer keeps crashing into a critical process death. Oh. That's annoying. That wrapped around axolotl looks like it should be on my pen. Yeah. Okay, let me look it up. Oh, I said I would love to have, somebody, either I do it or have somebody else do, like, Axie Stack figures, like little axolotl figures that could stack. Just as, like, a merch thing, but that's kind of a pipe dream that's, like, way down the line. You know, I don't have even remotely the amount of money to do that right now, and our channel's not big enough for it. Okay, well, there's not a specific one, I guess. You can do that? Well, maybe someday when we get big enough for that kind of thing. You're on my list. I could 3D model a little bit, and I might be able to do it, but... I'll hit you up when it comes time. But, little axolotl wrapped around a pen is a cute idea. I know those, I've seen that those little, like, charger protector things seem to have gotten popular recently. I've seen a lot of those lately. I think Pokemon just released a line of those as, like, a gashapon thing. Maybe maybe that could be a thing. Little Axie Stack, like, cable protector. I don't understand why Twitch wouldn't give you the option to, like, check your sub cable safe. Must protect your cables. Try to run a system file check to see if you can fix it, and the computer blue screens. Good. That seems like something that you definitely want to keep happening. Blue screening seems like a good thing. Your computer is having a real issue. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start with that, to be honest. Like, unless anybody in the Axie Stack knows, I would have no idea how to fix that. Your computer's named Nancy. Natalie, rather. Yeah, can you use any kind of, like, restore disk? I'm guessing by your LOL that you have already tried that. Got one. The problem is I don't have the control art with me. So I'm kind of like haphazardly doodling. Because the new art's a little bit different. Got one. It matches this guy a little bit more. Got like one little frill right there next to his eye. One gill up here. Oh, Brielle, what up? Yeah, dude, that sounds rough, and I don't have a clue. Natalie needs to get her shit together. Why is your computer's name Natalie? Also, question. Is there a story behind it, or did you just think Natalie was a good name? Okay, so outside my house right now, the sun's going down, but it also is, like, trying to thunderstorm really bad. So, there's this branch on a tree outside that's, like, just barely lit, and it keeps moving, and I keep thinking that it's my cat on my desk. Why is your computer not named after the opposite and/or same-sex type person? I was curious if there was a meaning behind Natalie. That was it. Like, my car's name is Douglas, but there's no reasoning behind it other than my sister looked at it and said that looks like a Douglas, and then it was a Douglas. Just a name. Go a little smaller. A little bit smaller. It's gonna be like one, and then the smaller side. I wish I did have the control art with me though. Don't. Gotta got my folder. Trying to keep the art consistent too. On side, it's gonna be a long one on this one. Epi, what up? We're working on axolotl stuff. Someone get Artsy to go live. Yeah, I'm finally back from vacation. Stream for 5 hours, oh jeez. Yep, no, it's 8 o'clock, like every other day. Starting at 8. I'm sorry. Have you ever had any copyright issues with posting to YouTube? Yes, literally all the time. It does not like certain copyrighted music, and that's why we use the playlist that we use, so that my music doesn't get copyrighted. And if it does have a copyright claim, it just means you can't monetize the... Well, it's not really a copyright claim. It's more like it says this includes copyrighted content, and that just means you can't monetize the video, which I don't think I can monetize my videos anyway, so I don't really care. However, if you care about that kind of thing, I just delete the music off the playlist as, it comes up with those issues. I just stop using music that gives me those copyright claims in case I ever do want to monetize the videos. But, yeah, that happens to me a lot. All of my videos for Okami are also, flagged as containing copyrighted content because apparently Okami doesn't want you to share that. Yes, Okami specifically. I haven't really had any trouble with other games, though. But Okami specifically, I've had trouble with. So I imagine other games would probably have a similar issue. We finished that game in such a whirlwind at the end there, I barely even remember the end of it. It was like, and then some things happened. Hooray! You're finally back on track. So are you gonna take a break from commissions now, Epi? I heard you had talked about that. I think we were feeling similarly about commissions for a little while. Remembered I shrunk his body down a little bit. I made it shorter and nubbier. Like Steve's new proportions are more like head, leg, little body, big tail. You know, like he's got this like little kind of stubbiness going on. I think once I'm done with the current batch of commissions, which might not be for another couple of weeks, but I think when I'm done with those, I think I'm going to stop doing commissions for a little bit and just kind of focus on some more like community type stuff. Specifically this Pokemon world building project we've been talking about doing, and also, focusing more on my world building stuff. I think it'd be something fun to do together, would be the Pokemon, fake decks. I want to try to start that sometime soon. I like that leg. I feel like it should be... As much as it's cute being curled up, I almost kind of feel like it should... Everyone was kind of brainstorming like what the next fire type starter could be, and then Coco suggested that we do that as like a thing. So I'm gonna kind of borrow Ron's format, and I've made up a list. It's in the game discussion. You guys want to like check it out and see where we're at as far as the structure goes. But I grabbed all like the kind of the basics of every generation. You know, there's always a legendary. There's always a legendary trio. There's always 3 starters. There's always, you know, a Route 1 bug, Route 1 bird, and Route 1 rodent. Apparently there's always a cat, which is weird, but there's always a cat. So like I went through and... It's like too chunky now. A little bit. So I grabbed all like there's always a mythical Pokemon, so I grabbed all the basics like that, and then we can just kind of fill in them, you know, just that kind of stuff. But that's kind of maybe something we'll do Saturday. I'm not gonna do it today. Oh, so for anybody who hasn't seen Ron's World Building 101, I'll explain the concept of it. Ron also, his channel is DM Joey. He shares it with a friend of his. I don't remember what the actual story behind that is. Do you guys like that foot? I don't know how I feel about it. I just avoided the foot right now. Just yeah, so for anybody who's never seen Ron's World Building 101, he has a kind of a segment on DM Joey's channel. I feel like he just runs the channel. I don't know what their story is, but basically what he does is he's creating a world, a kind of an open source world, and everybody's contributing to it. So what he does is they pick a biome, so for example, forest, and he has 20 creatures for the web of life in that biome. So there's like 3 plants, 3 apex predators, 3 regular predators, like large predators, medium predators, small predators, an omnivore, and then an apex predator, like that kind of thing. Like, he's got like a structure of like, we can make these creatures whatever we want them to be. The apex predator can be literally anything we want, but there has to be one apex predator. There has to be one, you know, it has to be 3 types of plants, kind of thing. And so what I did was kind of borrowed off that idea a little bit, and I have made kind of a really vague outline. I don't know if I'm gonna make it more specific than it is, but I made this little so I'm kind of borrowing his format a little bit, by doing this Fakemon deck. So I have listed out, like, you know, we have 3 starters with 3 stages each, you know, like an early bug type, an early bug, an early bird, and an early rodent. I put in the electric rodent and the cat. All these spots I think I'm gonna leave blank, and we'll just fill it in with whatever we want. A man-made Pokemon, like a Porygon kind of thing. A couple of fossils, so like maybe 2 fossils, and then like a big fossil, like a Aerodactyl if we want to do it. Or I'll just delete that. We'll put something else there. The legendary trio, 3 pseudo-legendaries, a legendary Pokemon, and then a mythical Pokemon. So, like, those will, you know, you stick to that. There has to be 1 legendary Pokemon. But for the rest of these blank slots, we can just fill them in with whatever we want, and we'll just watch the typings and make sure we don't go crazy with, you know, one type over the other. I made lists of other things that are kind of like, you know, it seems like there's usually a fighting type specialist, like the Hitmons or Throw. It seems like there's a lot of version mirrors, you know, like if you buy 1 game, you get, I don't know if I want to stick with, or I don't know if I want to deal with, like, excuse me, like version numbers or whatever, but so just kind of a rough template for us to work with if we want to do that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for right now, and we might work on that on Saturday, maybe. Depends on what I'm feeling. We still have to do our, stack, I don't know, stack sketches. Like, I'm gonna do sub-sketches, but for everyone, since we hit our 250 follower goal. So whatever day that is, as long as you're a follower, you can request sketches. You don't have to be a sub. I want to do that too. Did I decide on how many Pokemon I wanted? I think I'm gonna go with 150. Just follow the basic format and just do 150. I don't know what to do with this back leg. Go Beans. Your bean. 151. Yeah, that's what I meant. That is what I meant. So that's the rough concept we're working with. It was kind of just like a fun thing that was sort of happening in general chat that became an idea that was maybe something we could all do together. And then if any of you were artistically inclined and want to draw one of the Pokemon, you know, if we make the, you know, grass type starter and you go, oh my god, I want to be the grass type starter, I want to draw that one, you know, then you can go ahead and do it, you know. That's how Ron does his channel. He, you know, if somebody wants to claim a certain creature, they can claim it and then they do the art for it. So it's cool because his channel has all different, his Discord, if you want to join it, is really cool, actually, just in general. But yeah, so I was kind of borrowing his concept a little bit and kind of adapting it to an idea that we had separate from it. I thought it sounded fun. Things might need to be reduced to like 130, aim for a Ho Index. Yeah, if we start running out of ideas or something, we'll absolutely reduce it. But I'm gonna aim for 150 just to start. And if it ends up being too much, then it's too much, and we'll reduce. So that's that. That's a totally unrelated plan, but I thought it'd be something fun for us all to do together. All right, what do you guys think of that? Oh yes, and the dice last, we gotta do I have so many things I want to do now that I'm back from vacation. I want to do some streams for Pokemon world building. I want to do regular world building streams. I want to do streams for Dai and Slash. Yes, and I'll mention that too. Our two, our Veos and Jadoa characters that kind of are the streams characters. They don't have any colors, so you know we need to pick colors for them. So if any of you guys are like, oh, I think you should make Dai look like a bald eagle, then I'll put that on the vote, and we'll all vote on what we want them to look like. They already have their designs, I just don't have their colors. So that was kind of an idea Rearker had to have you guys brainstorm ideas for that. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday too. I don't know. Things to do. Yeah, a lot of them are less than 150, so I figure as we start running out of ideas, we can be like, maybe we should stop. Also, hi. The biggest Elozier. What's going on? Yeah, I think Kalos was the smallest, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I've been kind of in a Pokemon mood lately, so... Yeah, Kalos reused a lot of Pokemon, which I was fine with. I wasn't that mad about it. Johto only added 99. Guess that makes sense. Johto had a lot of Pokemon that were based off other Pokemon, too. I think, You know what I want to do? Change my mind. Up here. Now he's kind of like on his side. So we don't need to have exactly 150. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, push you guys to come up with more than 150 ideas. But just kind of a basic framework to start with, and since I don't have it mapped out super specifically, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, Kanto was like the expansion pack generation, exactly. That's actually a great way of putting that. That's exactly what Kanto was, or Johto was. Johto was just the expansion pack. Yeah, Johto did have a really big focus on Kanto. Kanto was endgame. I mean, I suppose it was sort of. Yeah, it kind of was endgame a little bit. Still, I mean, that was a pretty sizable endgame. You know, it was almost like its own extra thing. That was, yeah, that I found kind of weird that, like, that they made Gen 2 Pokemon only available in certain regions. I thought that was weird. Like, in the region it wasn't supposed to be from. That was kind of an odd decision. I still liked Johto a lot. Johto, I think, was probably my favorite region. There we go. How's that? I think that's a little better. And it's not just my favorite gen because it has Quagsire in it. That's pretty good. Make you a little bit bigger. Alright, let's get some color on this guy. Okay, serious question, and I think we might have talked about this last game, but did anybody actually figure out the whole Malamar evolves when the 3DS is upside down thing without using the internet? Like, I feel like there's, like, no chance anybody would have figured that out without the internet. Like, in 4th gen, they introduced all those new evolution methods, but it was like, you know, maybe you taught your Tangela Ancient Power and then leveled it up, and oh, that's cool. Like, it has an evolution in this game. Great. You know, or like, you know, you might accidentally do that. Or like Fonsley, you know, you might just teach it Mimic as it's leveling up, and so then it would evolve, and you'd be like, oh, I wonder what caused the Bonsly to evolve, and you know, that kind of thing. But how do you even figure out the Malamar thing? I was the only person who didn't understand how breeding worked, and I spent hours breeding Krabby thinking I could get a Houndour. Interesting. DS above my head at that awkward angle. Wow, there you go. Oh, hey, Charmander. I just realized that was... I saw pink. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, I suppose if you were the kind of person that hung off the side of your bed while you were playing, I guess you'd probably figure it out. I don't know, like... I figure at some point you'd, you know, pick up a shiny stone and go, oh, I wonder what you use this on, and you'd look in your... You know, you look in your bag and, oh, look, I can use it on Togetic. I wonder if Togetic has a new evolution in this game. Or, like, you know, even the trade Pokemon from the first game, you know, your friend's like, oh, I need a Machamp, and then... Or I need a Machoke, and so you trade them a Machoke, and, oh, look, the Machoke's evolving. You know, like, that kind of stuff, but Malamar just seems so off the wall. I mean, it's cool. I'm not mad about it. I just kind of wondered how many people actually figured that out without, using a guide. Yay! You are here. What evolves upside down? Malamar. Inkay into Malamar. Inkay only evolves into Malamar if you're holding your 3DS upside down. Do Malamar occur naturally? How do you get a Steelix in Iron Island if Steelix are trait evolutions? How about Wild Happiness evolutions? True. Yeah, from a story standpoint, that's kind of funny. Oh, he's so derpo. He's great. It's a cool-looking Pokemon, for sure. It's just, I wondered how many people figured that out on their own. I used a guide. I was trying to fill up my Pokédex, I was trying to get my living dex, and I could not figure out Malamar. And so I had to look it up. What if wild happiness evolutions are Pokemon that ran away from their trainers? Oh god. What if wild happiness Pokemon are Pokemon whose trainers died and then they were suddenly wild Pokemon again? One day you're sitting there with your Inkay and he falls down and becomes a completely different mon. Your Inkay just falls over. He trips over something and it's just BAM! Evolution. You find a wild Lucario. Its trainer died of old age. Now it's wild. They only become wild if their Pokeball breaks? Well, okay. That does raise an interesting question, though. What happens if your trainer dies? If you die, your Pokemon never left its ball. It'll be stuck there forever. I think that's worse. That better be like a law in the Pokemon world or something. That, like, when a trainer dies, you have to break their Pokeballs. Maybe that Levani was so happy to be in the wild and then you captured it. Do the wild Levanis start with max happiness, or does their happiness reset when you catch them? I like when people come up with, like, morbid Pokemon theories. I don't know, it's funny to me. You give people Pokemon in your will. It'd be kind of funny if we had a Pokemon in the Axie Stack universe that was like a Pokemon that never got released from its Pokeball. Be like a ghost-type Pokemon that's just a Pokemon. It's just a... What if Voltorb and Electrode are Pokemon that never got released from their Pokeballs? Everyone says it's a Ghastly that inhabited a Pokeball, but what if? But no, we should have a Ghost-type. It's just a Pokeball. Just a living Pokeball, because the Pokemon inside is, like, trapped. Morbid Pokemon theories make me sad. I think it's funny. How do you feel about Regice? I haven't even attempted to... Regice is fine. I haven't actually attempted to catch any in Pokemon Go yet, though. I was busy this weekend, and then, I don't remember what I was doing the weekend when they came out. But, yeah, I'm planning to go out maybe this weekend and try to catch one. Regice is fine. The Reggies, to me, have always just been fine. I think they're kind of a cool concept, but they're not, like, my favorite trio by any means. What if Voltorb and Electrode are just a very angry fungus that got struck by lightning? It's funny. Girafarig had a pre-evo that was just two Ghastly stuck together. It kind of was. The beta Pokemon, I think. I don't know. It was fun. It's fun looking at, like, where the designs came from. You hatched any Alolan Pokemon yet? I got 4 Meowths and a Sandshrew. The whole fact that Pokemon Go uses so much battery life is kind of a drag, to be honest, because Saturday we spent all day at the zoo. I mean, we were at the zoo for like 4 hours, and after like 2 hours, my battery was almost entirely dead, and I'd only walked my eggs like 2 kilometers, and for the rest of the day, as we finished the park, I had my phone... I had the app closed so that I wouldn't kill my battery. But it sucked because I totally could have hatched those eggs if I could have had my phone on the whole time we were there, and I couldn't. So, yes, I got Persian, I have, the Meowths, and I have a Sandshrew. It seems like the Meowth is the most common one. What if you use Magikarp as a bludgeoning weapon to win Pokemon battles so that it eventually evolves into hard-skilled Gyarados? Yes. I always carry a portable charger. Yeah, I don't know where my portable charger went. I would have totally taken it, but I... Apple has, ambitions to bludgeon people to death with a Magikarp, apparently. Did you check out that, Magikarp jump game we told you about last time? Too wrinkly. The belly is too wrinkly. He does have a wrinkly belly, but it is... Maybe. Might have. I can't wait till they release a Alolan Dugtrio, though. I need a Alolan Dugtrio in my life. Alolan Dugtrio is far and away my favorite Alolan form. Although Alolan Sandshrew is pretty darn close because I love, Alolan Sandshrew. So darn cute. Little igloo baby. Alolan Meowth is your favorite Alolan Pokemon? That's beautiful. What if Feebas and Milotic are just Hoenn for Magikarp and Gyarados? Elozier's got a point. In Geodude should be soon. Good. Eyebrows for days, too. We gotta get him in here. The epic hair twins. It's funny that they're doing those two together. One of them's got epic eyebrows, the other one has epic hair. Both are beautiful. I'm gonna have neck, leg, and beard. The baby igloo. I love the baby igloo. He's my favorite ice type. Alolan Sandslash is fine. He's cute enough. He looks cool. I can't get over Alolan Dugtrio. So good. I feel like if I ever redid my list of, like if ever I redid my list of favorite Pokemon by type, I'd have to try to, like, weasel, Alolan Dugtrio in there somewhere. I don't know why I didn't put Alolan Dugtrio down for my favorite Steel type, actually. Now that I say that. I did Aegislash, but why didn't I do Alolan Dugtrio? Alolan Dugtrio was beautiful. With his He-Man hair. Fun fact of the day, Nebulous Cosmog became a protostar to become a regular star, and when the star dies it becomes a white dwarf Ultra Necrozma, and then the white dwarf cools and it stops giving off light and becomes a black dwarf Necrozma. That's kind of awesome, actually. Oh, Kecleon is great. Kecleon's great, too. Kecleon needs to be in Pokemon Go already. Come on. Not that hard. Hurry up. Do coding. Come on. Come on, Niantic. Let's get coding. Let's get some coding. We're still missing Smeargle, Kecleon, and the Nincada line. Necrozma's battle theme is pretty kick-ass. Its cry is pretty cool, too. Colors off of you. pull the colors off of this, actually. Oh, and Spinda. Forgot about Spinda. I actually legit forgot that Spinda existed. You are correct. Also Spinda. Okay, so here's my other question, right? So, well, it's not a question, just a thought. Here's my other thought, right? So, I don't like that trading is only local. I get why they did it, but I don't like it. Because I am never gonna go to... I will never go to Africa. I don't think I will ever visit Africa. You know? But I really want a Tropius. You know, I don't know that I'm ever gonna visit, you know, the Pacific Islands. But I really want a Relicanth. I don't think I'm ever gonna visit, you know... the other one. India? Maybe I'll visit India. I don't know. Torkoal? Where's Torkoal? I'm more fine with that than the Stardust cost. I don't like the Stardust thing just kind of in general, honestly. I don't understand Stardust as a mechanic. That means I may have to make friends with somebody local who's either a spoofer or who has been to those countries. Why is Trophius an Africa-only Pokemon make more sense for East Asia, right? Or, like, South America, because, well, not South America, like, I don't know. What am I thinking? Like, a tropical area? I don't know. Yeah, I guess East Asia makes sense. Oh, Mr. Fish! That's where I get the name for my Gyarados is from. That comic. That's why I named my Magikarp my Gyarados is Mr. Fish. I decided that if I ever get another shiny Magikarp, I'm gonna have my regular Gyarados, who's Mr. Fish. My shiny one is Mrs. Fish, and then my shiny Magikarp that I won't evolve will just be Fish Jr. How many banana trees do you see in Africa? True. I haven't found another shiny Magikarp though, so, you know. You started nicknaming your Pokemon recently? Good. Nicknaming Pokemon's like my favorite thing. I have nicknames for like most Pokemon. What's the color that... Dark purple. Emote's a slightly different color. Put that on the wrong layer. People in the local raid group always crack me up, though, because, like, they name their Pokemon practical things, like, you know, 600 CP, grass type, you know, they, like, you know, charge attack, like, they'll name it with, like, the CP and, or not the CP, the IVs and everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna name my Exeggutor Leg. You know, everyone's like... Everyone in my local raid group is like, I'm gonna name it something practical so I can tell what it is when we go into a raid. And I'm like, yes. Happy Face the Quagsire. Air Mattress, the Illumise. Get your practical names out of here. Redneck the Typhlosion. We wouldn't have to give them boring nicknames if Niantic would let us view moves from the raid. Right? Why can you not do that? They prioritized the other thing, which was, yeah, I don't understand why you can't do that, and it's frustrating because I can never remember what moves my Pokemon have. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, it just makes me laugh. Because, like, I could give zero shits about that. I'm just like... I also don't understand why Niantic has a problem with, using IV checkers. Like, Niantic, why do you care? All I'm gonna do is confirm the exact numbers instead of listening to Spark tell me that it's best. Tropius, if you want to catch every single Pokemon in 4th Gen, the only Pokemon you need Platinum for is Tropius. Is Platinum not in Diamond and Pearl? Because if so, that is odd. Is that your Typhlosion's nickname, by the way? Redneck? Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't let us view the moves from the raid lobby. Seems like something, like, fairly easy to do and not particularly intrusive, and I don't understand why they haven't done it yet. So fucking weird. Just Tropius specifically, just eh. They were just like, fuck Tropius. Fuck this Pokemon in particular. Makes sense for that to come down under his leg like that. Suddenly having to decide what to do with my character's belly. My Houndour is Kadejo, Numel is Vesuvius. That's a great name for a Numel. Espeon is Heart, Umbreon is Bonnie Tyler, and Jolteon is Gordon. Good. I love reference nicknames. My, oh, which one is it? My, Doduo. Okay, so Doduo, if I have a Doduo that's just a Doduo, I name it Clarence. After that one comic. But if I have a Dodrio, I name it Stooges, because the Three Stooges. There we go. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I can handle it. Okay, so I really like, for real talk, for, what is it? Rhydon, like the Rhydon line. I really like the nickname that King Nappy gives to his, which is, Walmaria. But I've never watched Attack on Titan, so I feel really weird naming mine that, because, like, I get the reference, but I've never actually seen the show, and I'm like, I call it that. Walmaria is a fun name. Checking the whole collection of DVDs for missing discs before moving is daunting. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Heart and Bonnie Tyler together are the total eclipse of the heart. That's hilarious! Oh, I love that. That's so good. I name all my Pokemon of a certain species the same name. I name my Typhlosions Rednecks, all my Gallades are Chelsea. That's fine. All my Flygons are Antlion. Gotcha. I don't remember what I named my, Flygon. Moving just in general is like the worst. I name my my golems are golems, whatever. My golems are Dwayne The Rock Johnson. What are some other good ones I got? I have some quality nicknames on my Pokemon Go. That's what I'm saying. Leg and neck. Can't escape leg and neck. Gotta have leg and neck. It is Slime Rancher music. That is why it sounds like Slime Rancher music, because it is. I like me some Slime Rancher. They're moving to Texas at the end of August. Oh, jeez. Welcome to Humidity City. Population, everyone. I hope I never have to move to Texas for that exact reason. I'd rather go completely broke in California in the dry heat than make all the money in Texas in the wet heat. Humidness. I didn't know the Hellhound one. I did know the Vesuvius one. No, that's super fun. I like giving my Pokemon fun little nicknames. Or naming them after friends if I can. Oh my god, it's Fev! The Fev is here. Fev has arrived. The Bird Squad. Nope, Fev is just hosting me. That's fine. Fev, Bird Squad, host. I thought it was a raid. That's fine. Host is still good. Thank you for host, Fev. Yes, thank for host. I thought it was raid, but host is good too. I was confused, but it was... Yes. Hello! It was just confusion. It was not... what's the word? Ungratefulness. It was just confusion. I haven't streamed in 5 days. Let me alone. Leave me alone. Not ready today because I didn't push the right buttons. That's fair. That's fine. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can host me if you want. That's chill. Like I said, it was not ungratefulness. It was just that I haven't streamed in 5 days, so I'm a little confused. I can't recognize my my own alerts. Yay! What's up, friends? We're working on a Sleepy Steve. And talking about Pokemon and moving and such. I would love to get another job. I like my apartment here. I like my friends here, but goddamn this job. I hope I don't have to move anytime soon, you know? Like, I hope when I move, it's because I have a great job lined up, ready to go, and not because, you know, because, God forbid, something like I lost my current job and need to move kind of thing, but, you know, for right now I'm comfy and happy, so... Hopefully moving isn't a thing I have to do anytime soon. Sleepy sausage. My sausage son was being very active on, Saturday or Sunday. He was being very active. He climbed, we watched him attempt for 3 hours, or not 3 hours, 30 minutes to get on top of his, his rock pile decoration. He got himself about halfway up, fell, got himself up a little bit more, and then fell. And he finally got up on top, and then immediately fell off. And it was funny. I wish I would have gotten it on camera, but we were, like, in the middle of playing cards, so I didn't want to, like, be taping him, but it was cute. He tried his best. He's a very good sausage boy, but he's not too smart. So many DVDs and VHS tapes that take up half the space, yeah. When I moved out here, I actually went through all my closets and stuff and removed things that, and like threw out stuff or donated stuff that I knew I wasn't gonna keep or use to kind of help me not have as much stuff to move. And even now, every now and then I'll go through my closets. Like, periodically I'll go through my closets and be like, okay, you know, I have all of these, like, like, for example, today, actually, I was going through one of my closets and I found the box for my original 3DS and the box for my Intuos tablet, and both of those have either been out of commission or thrown out for several months now, so I just threw out the boxes. I was saving the boxes in case I ever moved and wanted to put them back in their original box, but I don't have them anymore, so the box went in the trash, kind of thing. Or like, a couple weeks ago, I went through all my stuff and said, okay, well, I don't need, you know, I have all these sketchbooks, and I don't really use the sketchbooks anymore, and I have so many of them, so I took, like, some of them, not all of them, but I took, like, you know, say I had, like, 6 sketchbooks, I took, like, 3 of them. So I have 3 sketchbooks still, but the other 3 I took to work and shared them with my work friends who need sketchbooks, kind of thing. It was, like, so I was just getting rid of stuff for, when I moved out of college, for example, all the art supplies that I wasn't going to use, like markers or paints and stuff, you know, stuff I wouldn't realistically use outside of college, I gave to my college friends who do use those mediums. That's a little different from, like, DVDs and stuff, but, you know, when I moved, though, I pared down a lot. Oh, the movies are treasures, and yeah, you can't get rid of that stuff. Axolotl effect: axolotls don't bite their prey. Anything they want, they eat. To eat, they vacuum into their stomachs. Yeah, oh, they do, and then they spit it back. Exactly, they spit it right back out. Steve has frequently vacuumed into his mouth and then spit the food back out. He just can't figure out the swallowing part of the vacuum method. He tries. He tries so hard. Sometimes he thinks hand is also food. Sometimes hand appears to be food in it. And hand is not food, but he tried. Steve, try for hand. Pretty sure that video is still pinned or in the Steve Axolotl folder. Him eating his food and then spitting it back out. I spent all that time talking about axolotls like they're actual babies and we'll just put anything in their mouths, but then Steve stopped eating his food. He was just like, you know what? I'm gonna spit this food back out. Like he knew I was talking about him and was like, I think I need to make you a liar. Oh, Apple, I was gonna tell you, I finally started, that Kirby game, the one that just came out. I don't remember, it was Star Allies, I think it was. I've had it for a little while, and my sister was here to visit this weekend, so, she and I tried it. I don't think I've ever been so, like, pleasantly confused in my entire life. Like, she and I spent the whole time we were playing it just being like, what the fuck is going on? There's so many powers. Oh, look, you can combine them. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, look, we found a puzzle piece. What? Okay. I guess there's puzzle pieces in this game. Alright. Now where are we going? Okay. I guess we're here now. Oh, and now DDD's a bad guy again. Okay. Oh, now he's our friend. Okay. Like, we had, like, it was so easy, but we had no idea what was going on. It was so fun. Like, I've never been so happy to be confused by a video game. I forgot how, like, weird and easy Kirby games are. You're going to the right. That's it. Go to the right. There is too much stuff at the beginning, though. There's, like, too many power-ups. Like, first we had water, and then we were fire, and then it was just, what? How was your stream, Fev, by the way? Playing Dauntless. How'd that go? You've been playing Dauntless a lot. Seems like you guys are having a good time with that. Good when you find a nice free game. Axolotl. Did you know axolotls are better at dealing with breakups than the average person? They recover a lot faster than most? I did not know that. That's a good fun fact. Beat up monsters and sometimes decide they're actually your friends. Yes. Well, within like 2 minutes of starting the game, I had a fire sword, and she was a fire monster, and I had a fire sword, so we were just like running through the countryside, setting everything on fire. Like, not this again because it's gotten fun, and I've loved getting people into it. Discussion got a bit intense toward the end, but it was okay too. Hey, there you go. Things happen. Okay. So, let's get textures on there. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes discussions get intense on stream. Hopefully you guys had a good time. What up, pretty? Where is my little... So we popped this little dude in here. Probably just make this pattern and just not do it anymore. I keep having to do this in order to get the pattern right. Because although the sub badge has the squinty eyes, the background pattern does not. Wonderful horrible feeling of what do I do with this odd-shaped space in my box? Fill it with clothing. Or fill it with yeah, fill it with clothing. Or if you have fragile stuff, wrap it in clothing and then fill that oddly shaped space with it. That's what I did with mine anyway. I just said that. Tired, you guys. Had a little... If I remember correctly. Let me actually open that. I'm gonna knock out the in for a sec. Give me one moment. I think I actually sent the finished one to somebody. Okay. Boop. Now we're back. This is the new intro card, by the way. I decided not to put Twitter back on there because I don't actually use it. Why I'm directing people to my Twitter if I don't really use it. I did have some fellow in there. I don't think it needs to be that big, though. Isn't that a Nirvana song? It might be. No box, thank you though. Let's find out how big this is. Approximately 9. It's gonna be way bigger than this apparently. Actually, you know why? It's because that's a screenshot. Oop. You know, I could just grab the background off the other one if I got it. But why would I do things the easy way? I'll probably fix that background tomorrow once I have the file for the welcome card also, but I don't have the file for the welcome card on me, so I'm not gonna fiddle with it right now. Have a good night, Abriel. Good luck doing your packing stuff. You guys are watching me do graphic design. Not my forte. Sure. My old offline cards say. Axie. Oh, thanks. Graphic design is my passion. Not very good at it, but I'm here doing my best. And I guess I could put the little markers underneath. Now these blocks here. Tell you what, since I actually have all this text stuff at work, I'll just put this in here so you guys can see with it, but I think I might actually call it done there, and then, oops, this one. This way I can get the placement right. Yeah, so it'll be like that. My offline card will be like that. And then I can, I'll copy these over, because these actually take a little while to make, and I don't feel like doing it now. I don't feel like redoing my work. So when I get the files for this document back, I will fix this one. This one's fine right now, but it could be better, and it could be more consistent also, so. Graphic design is my passion as I crop and cut this boxes out under here. Alright. Offline card is done. $9:30. Alright, so let's do the next thing. I'm glad you guys like it. So the next thing I want to do is I want to do a kind of a, I want to do an offline card that has the Axie Stack toppling in. Because I love that, and so the card, let's start. Alright, so that's that. So I could do like, it's gonna be a lot of axolotls is what's gonna happen. A whole lot of lottles. Yeah. They gotta be good and floppy though. They gotta like, this one's gonna be like a, just have them like falling over, you know? And then it could say like, Axie Stack topples in right here. And then if I want to put my social media on, I can just tuck it in. And that'd be like my raid notification, you know? Because I noticed that sometimes we don't like, sometimes I don't even have to play my offline card because we just go right into a raid, but maybe I could run the offline card while I'm doing my outro, you know? That one I might not do with graphic. That I might. All them right in this background. I don't feel like I need to have like a full-size regular graphic for that. That's a whole lot of lottles. Now I gotta draw the axolotls from a whole bunch of different angles. Some of the music is not balanced totally all the way, so it might have gotten a little bit loud. I turned it down a little bit for you. Well, what's weird is that I use, I'm using Turtle Beach headphones, and the volume control button on these headphones is actually separate from the computer, so I can adjust my volume however I want, and it doesn't affect what you guys hear. At least I don't think it does. So sometimes sometimes the music is fine for me, but it's really loud for you guys, or it's fine for me, but it's really quiet for you guys. So that's why I like when you guys let me know if it's, like, off a little bit. Like, as far as I could tell, me adjusting the volume of my headset does not affect you guys. Like, here. You guys can still hear the music, right? Yeah. See, I turned the volume on my mic or on my headset all the way down. Oh, thanks for the biddies. You guys are full of the bits today. Or other hearing appendages. Yes, because of course you must have other hearing appendages. I want to almost give one of them like a ah kind of face. Maybe this one should be happy about it. Like, yay! I fall. You hear with your horns? Good. A good thing to hear with. Drawing the Axie Stack is fun. You get to draw a lot of axolotls. Hey, we don't discriminate. Everybody can hear with whatever they hear with. You hear with your horns, that's cool. I think I accidentally adopted, like, a Slime Rancher style for these guys, but I love the way Slime Rancher does their faces, and it fits axolotls so well that, you know... what happened. What kind of expression should I give this? Should I give this one the scared expression since he looks like he's about to slip off? That's the sound that makes. Axolotl still to be legendary for the world building? Yes, I think he should be. I agree. Or at least the mythical Pokemon. He could be the mythical Pokemon. I guess it makes sense for this one to be like... Question? Yes. Answer. One legendary or two? Like a Mewtwo thing or like a Lugia Ho-Oh thing? That was a thought that I had. I was kind of thinking about doing Mewtwo since Ho-Oh implies, doing like a Ho-Oh Lugia thing implies 2 games, but yes. I was kind of thinking Mewtwo style. But that's up to you guys. If you guys want to do more, we can do more. Right now I have one written. There were version exclusive things, but there wasn't a version exclusive legendary for those games I meant. Legendaries would be cool. We could do 2 legendaries. I'm down. You and Mewtwo sort of fit as a single legendary with the mythical thing. Yeah, they're kind of like tied together. I'm fine with 2. I was kind of open to any suggestions. Just leave that one with a closed mouth, just beep. Like, I started out, like, actually drawing these axolotls, and now I'm kind of like... down, actually. Upside down. I like that one, the upside down one. Okay. There's our Axie Stack toppling in. Just one upside down falling from the stack, not caring about the imminent danger. He's just ready to go. He is here, and he is ready. Or she. Could be she. I look back and see cuteness. You're the upside down one? Yes. First to imply more stack beneath, and also to make more space. Oh, I should probably not save that. That should be a stack. Should be a Pokemon, a stack of axolotls. I think somebody suggested that, and that's how we got on this. Was I think it was a suggestion for what was the suggestion? I think the suggestion was for like a Pokemon that's like Diglett and Dugtrio, where it was like, you know, in all caps? Axie Stack, yeah. I think either way I'm gonna have to reduce the font size just a little bit. I should grab this. Mega Staxolotl, and there's just even more. Just the whole frame for the sprite is filled with axolotls. Should I have it like, give me your thoughts. Do you think that's, kind of enough for like an outro card for when we're raiding people? I'll put my social media up here because I kind of want it to be up there, but maybe I should change this text. Maybe I'll say, top was it? Got a unique summoning moves. Staxolotl topple and it just multiplies itself infinitely and then crushes the foe with infinite Lottles. Oh geez. Alright, so, fun fact, typography is not my forte. How does this look? As far as a rough layout goes. So I was kind of thinking that, like, when we go to raid people, I could run this instead of the regular outro card. You know? This one could be, like... size that a little bit so it's smaller. That is fantastic. Pump this out up, and then we can bring the bottles up. I think the layout looks pretty good. Let me grab background from quick. It's a temporary background, but a background nonetheless. I think I'm okay with that typography. Maybe I'll sit on it and think about it tomorrow a little bit. But I think I'm alright with that. So let's get the axolotls themselves put together. So at least I'll have that. Late already. I can color some axolotls real quick. What'd you guys have? Sakataka, but bricks are axolotls. And or Super Smash Brothers Assist Trophy. It would be a good Assist Trophy. Looper whooper. You are full of, you're full of, comics tonight. It's good. Relevant comics are good. I like their comics. That person has, good comics. Quality memes. Quality artist. Amazing work, even if her updates recently have been slower stuff, like 6 years of awesome material. Yeah, for real. I mean, I imagine after you've been doing that comic style like that for 6 years, you probably slow down a little bit. It's not like you don't have any material for people to look at. You know, like, I imagine you get tired of doing anything after a while. At least to the point that you'd maybe slow down just a tad. I know axolotls don't really have feet like this, but I wanted to give him more toothless-y feet, because Toothless is like one of my favorite character designs. This, Titan Souls, such a good... Almost entirely because of the music. It'd actually almost be time for me to go to bed. Getting a little hot in this reason. I don't like that what I don't like about it, but I'm gonna delete it. Trying to figure out where I should put this other guy's foot, you know? Like... Didn't have a foot, that'd be great. Well, I'll tell you what, since that's bothering me a little bit, I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I will work on these either tomorrow during lunch or maybe next stream for a little bit. I don't know. I probably finish these on my own time just to get them finished, but now you guys know what I'm working on. So I will be back tomorrow for... What might be back tomorrow for? Tomorrow I'm back for, I lost my words. Pokemon night tomorrow. I did a whole bunch of stuff in our downtime during my vacation. There was a couple of nights where we were just kind of chilling in my living room chatting. So I worked on getting us some coins to buy things in the slot machine, and then my game save corrupted, and so I just hacked 50,000 coins into my game and bought the stuff I had already purchased, and we'll just not touch that game corner again. But yeah, Pokemon is tomorrow. We're gonna take on a gym, I think. So we'll do that. And then Wednesday tomorrow, right? Yeah, okay. And then Thursday, we'll work on more commission. And that's it. I think that's it. Have have a good night, everybody. Let's go raid somebody. Pretty suggested a friend. So let's go raid Zoe Draws Things and see what she's up to. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's good to be back. I hope you guys had a good weekend and a good start to your week, and I will see you tomorrow for more fun stuff, and we'll just keep hanging out like all the good old days. Before I went on vacation for 5 days and it felt like forever. I love you all. You're all the best. I'll see you later. Bye.